women are getting very mixed messages. They are being encouraged to pursue their education and pursue a career and to become, educated and professional women. And then when they reach the ripe old age of fill in the blank, and it varies, by different ethnic communities, it could be 25, it could be whatever, then their families start to panic. Oh my gosh, she's not married yet. And we're failures as parents because we haven't helped her fulfill this developmental, appropriate stage. And yet women are really struggling at that. When they've established their careers, they're really struggling to find men within the faith community that they feel are sort of, going to respect and can handle their educational sort of level, their career level. These are not women who are going to be dependent in a traditional sort of way. And so there are some real challenges. And so I experienced women really struggling because they get to this place of, I really do want to get married now, and they're not finding the right match. I also hear the same struggle from men, to be honest, because for other reasons, I think men have been delaying marriages. And then, parental involvement can take on lots of different and interesting forms. Sometimes parents import a younger bride, and that isn't really what the young man or the man is looking for because he's been raised here and is looking for somebody who's more, thinking in a more similar way, has similar attitudes. So there's lots of interesting issues that we're facing in the community, I think, as we're going through a transition, like the rest of the country and the world, around gender roles and gender norms around marriage and marriage age. So while I got married young at 18, and I pushed I have two sons, to not to get married quite so young. I'm aware that in other Muslim communities around the country, there is still quite a big push on both the men and women getting married young as a way to protect them from becoming sexually active before marriage. And this is a challenge that people, bring up, of course. How do we maintain that value of chastity if we're not married? And if we're desperately looking to get married and it's not happening, now what? And so it does create, I think, a lot of distress. It can create a lot of distress for people.